Like our daughter would say, Daddy treats everybody the same, like shit. I'm not interested that you forgot your laptop. I'm not interested that your cell phone didn't work and didn't have reception. I'm not interested that the dog ate your homework. If you don't do the motherfucking homework, don't show up. Lunchtime tomorrow, I will read your homework. I don't have breakfast with you for a reason. I don't have lunch with you for a reason. And only Sally makes me have dinner with you because I don't like your looks. Poorness rubs off. I don't give a fuck. I couldn't give a shit less. That's in the second page of my website, you fucking moron. I already commented last night, I'm not gonna answer stupid questions.
You have to pay the price to do whatever it takes.
You knew that before you came here. So why haven't you done it? You're fat, more exercise, less intake, you lose weight. Everybody kind of knows that, right? Now, don't tell me your thyroid this and you got, that's all horse shit. You're a tub of shit, you're a tub of shit. So you know, intellectually, you know all this shit anyway. When I ask you in your paperwork, what's the highest performance thing you've ever done? When it's 0, 0, 0, and 0, how can you be anything other than you shouldn't have been born? What value have you brought to this planet of 8 billion people? None. And what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Then you should all cut your throats. Go cut your motherfucking throats, metaphorically speaking, because you haven't done shit. How does a 15-year-old kid do a $53 million deal while he's in the 10th grade of high school? I ask you that. If you can answer me that, how does that happen? When you were 15, you were just jerking off. He's a focused little shit. And look at you. Most of your parents are toxic. Some of you admit that they're toxic. When I say you should have rolled down your fat mama's leg, I know exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Yet you can still get rich and be up there. You can have taken ayahuasca and still be up there. That's how great this system is. There's only one fuse on this motherfucker. There's only one dot. You don't have to connect anything. All you have to do is run towards the gunfire and kill everybody, metaphorically speaking. That's the only thing you gotta do. And everybody you've heard so far has said, meet them in person. Although during Corona, we got boards with you not meeting them. We bought businesses without you ever being to the business to see what it looks like, and banks loan money against it. That's unheard of. Now they're paying the price now because the fucking deals are shit. But now we're going back the old-fashioned way where you actually meet. But now the bankers don't want to come to work. The kids don't want to come to work. Restaurant business, which I don't like anyway. I mean, the servers, even at some of the best restaurants in London, you can tell the servers don't know what the fuck they're doing. And you're paying $2,000, $3,000 for a meal. You expect the guy that's wearing a tails and white gloves to know what the fuck he's doing, but they don't. But when Sally knows more about the fucking wine list than the simulator, something's not right. For 10, 12 years, we prospered with the lowest interest rates in 5,000 years. Who took advantage of it? Nobody in this fucking room. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And why didn't you take advantage of it? Again, you can thank your parents. The first hurdle I would highly recommend, and when I say highly recommend, I say, listen to you black, yellow, purple, mongoloid fucking idiot. If you don't do this, you're brain dead. I would recommend that you get over the hurdle of your parentage first. How's your program worked out so far? Huh, morons? We got a couple of slags. The program is easier for women if they take advantage of it. Now, I don't mean to fuck your way to the top either, although we've had a couple of those too. See, laughing and smiling is a coping mechanism. Nothing funny about what I just said, but you have no shame. That's where we are. Somebody spits in your wife's face and you say, have a nice day. I can't even fathom that. My brain can't process that. And of course, you've got a lot of excuses why you wouldn't confront this person, but they're all horseshit. What's gonna slow you down in the beginning is the first 30, 60, 90 days, let's say you do a deal, 2 deals, is you're gonna be there 24/7. Maybe you don't want to be wiping the asses and moving the bodies, but you're gonna be there because the laundry guys steal from you. We don't show the guy that rolling up vets, the gangster lawyer, when he came in, an Egyptian veterinarian, there was not a piece of toilet paper left in the building. Not one scalpel, not one MRI machine, not one anything. And then the Egyptian daughter graffitied the whole fucking thing with spray paint on top of it because he didn't leave it to her. That's the real world. My favorite story is a guy in Montana. He bought a 140-bed thing up in Montana someplace, and it's a blizzard, 45 below zero. He couldn't get there on the Friday for the close, so he had his lawyer's close. He gets there on a Monday. The seller wrote herself a $31,000 check on the exit because he didn't change all the numbers, and you gotta change all the codes and all that shit. She took everything. So he's trying to get to Walmart through 40-foot drifts of snow so he can buy toilet paper for sick people that are dying in the beds. This is the real world. No good deed goes unpunished. They steal everything. If the deal's closing on Friday, you get there Wednesday. And you're going through all the codes and all the passwords and all the bullshit. So by the time it closes officially, you've got everything turned off or changed to you. And money doesn't exchange hands until everything 100%. Not, I'll get that done next week. Don't worry about it. Fuck you. You get it done now or it doesn't close. You have no idea. Given the opportunity, the other side will steal from you 99% of the time. In certain countries, 100% of the time. And that's just the way it is. We're the last town, we're in the last saloon, the last bar, or the last city before you go over in the abyss. You've tried any other motherfucking thing known to man, the devil, Allah, Buddha, and you failed at it. Or you didn't succeed like you wanted to. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. There's no rhyme or reason for you to come to listen to an old man, psychopath like me, scream and berate you if your program is working out even just a little. You have failed. So we're all starting from the same level. Failure. Don't forget that. I'll remind you, believe me. I worked from home and told all three employers I couldn't complete my projects because of supply chain issues. There are no supply chain issues. Let me just tell you this. 5 years from now, when they've written the history of all this, supply chain is a figment of your fucking weak imagination. There are none, but that's the new buzzword. Show me exactly why it's a supply chain issue. And then you can't. Mary Kay Cosmetics in the United States, founded and run for a lot of years by Mary Kay. And after she had done it 50, 60 years, she was about 900 years old, she decided to retire and turn it over to her son, who was a weak, mealy-mouthed cunt. He should have had tits and a tampon. He almost bankrupts her. 50, 60 years of success. He does away with it in about 10 months. So she did a hostile takeover. She fought it in court to take the company back away from her son, bankrupted him, and threw him in the gutter. That's the world I come from. But she made a decision quickly. It would take you 4 or 5 years of spreadsheets to decide to fire your son and humiliate him and leave him for dead in the gutter. You'd still be doing spreadsheets because you'd rather be liked than effective. But you gotta be a hungry motherfucker. And I still am. It's hard to describe. I still have a fire in my belly at 77. And you wonder why you don't do deals. You know, it's beyond me. And you wonder why. It took me 24 fucking years to do $1 trillion because I'm dealing with manure, caca, for brains. The turds I did this morning, I got more brains than this whole fucking room put together, cumulatively. Tell me it ain't so, $1 trillion man. You called it, and I'm telling you, it's gonna get worse. And I'm gonna be just as right as I was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. And there's nothing you can do to stop it, nothing. There's a reason why the 3 sovereign funds talk to me, because I'm a smart motherfucker. The guys you still read, the guys you still listen to podcasts, so I hired private investigators, and went to their houses and saw how all these guys lived, and they lived with their mothers, and fuck, nobody had any fucking money. Well, it hasn't changed one fucking bit. They still got no fucking money. This program is about getting out of your comfort zone. This program is about getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's a hard thing to do, just like the backward bicycle. Almost impossible. And for some of you, impossible. It's how bad you want it, how desperate you are. These are 3 of my superstars. None of these people have any qualifications, no degrees, no fuck all. How'd they do that? Everyone's got a story, everybody's got an axe to grind. Whether raped by their father, beaten by they've all got a story, but they were desperate. A couple of you said you're proud of your heritage, of being from. Why? It's the only time I ever asked why. Why would you be proud of being from Lithuania or Serbia or, why? You can't explain it. What good has that done for you? How has your program worked out? It hasn't. Go fuck yourself. That's it.